Hello, my beautiful Libras. I hope everybody's doing well. This is going to be your year ahead reading, 2025 for Libra and Libra placements. We're going to dive in and see what you can expect for this year, okay? Interesting that Empress is there underneath the deck. That does represent your sign of Libra. So I want to get an overall energy for this year for 2025. If you're looking, we've done Aries through Libra at the time I'm recording this. I'm trying to get them all done for you guys this week. So if you're looking for your other zodiac sign, Aries through Libra is available currently. But double check because I might get Scorpio and Sag, Cap, and Aquarius out here by the time you're watching this, okay? All right, so let's see here. Overall energy for 2025 for my Librans. The librarians. No. Show me for Libra, please. Overall 2025. Look at that. So you have the Two of Cups here, okay? This could be about harmonization. It could be about coming home to yourself, realigning yourself. It could also be about a partnership here. So we'll see what this is all about as we get into the reading. Can you show me, please, important lessons that, or an important lesson specifically that Libra may learn this year, or may be working on learning this year? The Magician. Well, this could be a how to manifest, how to have confidence in yourself that you can carry out a task or that you can accomplish something and that you can bring something into reality for you. Show me where to focus your energy. And there it is again, the Empress. So this is divine feminine energy. It's abundance, it's creativity, it's manifestation. It's also surrender. All right, so how can Libra stay connected to their path here? We have the Moon. It's a lot of major arcana, my loves. All right, and can you show me the opportunities that await Libra this year? What is an opportunity that awaits my Libras? Wow, look at all the major arcana in your reading, Libra. This is a big deal, okay? So you have the High Priestess here. This could be expansion for your intuition or spiritual gifts. All right, let's get into some clarifiers here for you. So we have the Two of Cups in the overall energy for you. Show me the Two of Cups for my Librans, please. All right, the Nine of Swords. The Three of Cups. All right, so for some of you, this is like stress and worry, maybe some anxiety around coming together with a person. So those of you that might be single, this could be about getting into some kind of relationship, maybe even like with somebody who's a significant soulmate. For others of you, if you are with somebody, this could be about getting back together or making things work, okay? Now, for those of you that this is not anything to do with relationship, this could be about like you feeling some sort of misalignment within yourself, and this could be about you kind of, again, coming home to yourself. Reconciliation with yourself, okay? We have the Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign here. It's specifically Cancerian energy. You have it here as well with the Two of Cups. All right. Show me about that Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups, yeah. I think it's something that you really want. You may feel like it's difficult for you to allow it. That may be what you're working through on a personal level. It could be, however, as well that maybe there's somebody that you really want to be with, okay? And it could be one of like your deepest desires or a strong desire that you have. And you could be working through that, maybe sort of insecurities or things of this nature that you could be working on to be able to come together with this person, okay? Let me see this this Magician. Show me the Magician, please. Important lessons, or an important lesson. There, yeah, this is about manifestation, I feel. Again, knowing that you have everything you need to accomplish something. So this could be about your courage. It could be about feeling emboldened or taking action here in spite of the wounds that you may have. It's like not being afraid. Yeah, look at that. I think love is terrifying to you on some level. The Lovers. The Two of Swords. Yeah, it seems like you might get in your own way here. So this is about you removing the blockage. Again, either, and this is so you, Libra, but it could be about removing the blockage here that prevents you from having some sort of balanced partnership or feeling balanced in your life. I feel like there's a lot about like self-esteem, your courage, your confidence here, feeling empowered, feeling unafraid. I don't know why, but there seems to be maybe just you're terrified of relationship, or you're terrified of opening yourself up, opening your heart up here, sharing emotion. And again, 7th house, balance and partnerships. That's what your sign's all about. So let me see more about this. 7 of Pentacles. So there's something that you have sat on for some time. You've contemplated it to death. There's no more contemplation that needs to be done around it. Again, with this Magician, it tells me that you have the knowledge, the power, the skill, the ability, okay, to be able to do something that you want to do, or move in the direction of something that you want to move toward. I think you're blocking yourself, but the lesson here is you learning to remove this blockage. Okay? All right. We have the Empress here. This is showing up in where to focus your energy. Again, this is being open. It's being in an energy of acceptance. It's about nurturing and abundance and beauty in your life. This could be about you being nurtured as well. Show me this Empress, please. Where to focus their energy, clarify this Empress. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I love when Spirit does that to me. The nines and the knights of the same suit. Because it sounds the same. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you have been very cautious around what you connect with, probably after a period of pain from those sorts of experiences. Okay, that's probably why I'm seeing the cautiousness, the slowness. You may have Earth in your chart. 7 of Wands, yeah. So there is some kind of, this is about you knowing that you can recover from anything that may happen here, that you are an independent, a sovereign, autonomous energy, which I feel like contributes to you being careful with who you connect to or who you open up to. This 7 of Wands feels like this is about you breaking down your own barriers and breaking down your walls here to, again, being open. And I think I really feel like I'm seeing that there with that Queen of Cups, which is Cancerian energy. It's like it's you opening up to nurturing and being nurtured. It does have to do with reciprocity between you and another individual, okay? Things being in balance here, not being out of whack, because that can throw you out of whack, right? Throw you off or cause damage in your life somehow. So show me more about this. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think you struggle with being open. King of Wands. Struggle with your confidence here, Libra. Your self-esteem. Part of this is you recognizing that you have the ability to pull yourself up out of the mud if something was to go wrong in, say, a connection. Like you have the ability to pull yourself out of that. You have the confidence knowing that you can overcome that sort of challenge. I feel like you might be afraid of your emotions, and how something may make you feel in the long run. But that there's the Four of Pentacles here underneath the deck. So again, this is about you holding yourself back. You have to be open and receptive if you want to nurture and be nurtured. So I feel like there's some of that going on here. Okay. And that's why the Empress is important here for you. Again, it's like knowing that you know how to recover, you know how to deal with any sort of setbacks that you may experience in any connection that you're in. All right, let's look at this moon here. Show me the moon, please. Show me the moon. Six of Wands. The Star. Yes, indeed. Okay. So this is about you having control over what your head tells your heart that you should be feeling. Okay. It's learning how to read the room. And when I say that, I mean it's learning about reading how you're feeling, understanding how you're feeling. I feel like when you can recognize that, you can recognize those emotions. How maybe your thoughts can shape how you're feeling at times. There's something also to learn here about that, okay? It's something to take stock of or to become a student of. But ultimately, the Six of Wands is about you having power over that or having dominion over that part of your life. That area in your energy here seems to be significant, especially when I'm looking here at this Nine of Swords and this Queen of Cups. Because I feel like what you're most afraid of is the thing that you actually want. You see what I'm saying? You want to nurture and be nurtured, but not willing to be open to do that. Hang on a second. Make it a note. Okay. So I feel like this is about learning how to deal with maybe the psychology, even the subconscious when it comes to how you're feeling or your fears. Let me see a little bit about this star here. Show me the star, please. Yep, the Magician. So there it is. I've been getting this a lot lately here about the manifesting from how you're feeling. So if you're feeling afraid, you're going to manifest things that you fear. I've said this before, and maybe yeah, I see the Death card here. People say, what you think about, you bring about. But what you feel, you experience. And I've been trying to kind of guide people into understanding that a little more deeply. But what you actually are experiencing on the inside is what you're creating more of in your life. It's what you're bringing into fruition. So if you can master, okay, and heal the fear that you feel around connection and relationship, then and be a student of how you're feeling and working with that energy, I feel like you can overcome this, okay, and you can manifest the very thing that you want. That's what you're in the process of doing. That's what you're working on this year. Okay. Now there may have been a Scorpio here, Libra. You may have made a choice to hold back from that situation for whatever reason. Okay, maybe there was yeah, it feels like maybe that something was at a distance here. Wow. Oof. This interfered in this is what I'm getting, and it may have. I feel like it may have been a Scorpio, or something with the person changed you. So just bear with me here. What I'm getting is that there was here goes my screen again. 1 second, guys. All right. There may have been a situation here where you had an opportunity with a person that you did not move on. Again, my apologies, Libra. On my end, it looked like the screen froze. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll stitch these two recordings together so that it's fine. I think I caught it like early enough that it's not a big deal. So what I was saying here, that I feel like there was just to reiterate in case it didn't pick it up, I think I might need a new computer, or electronics are just being super weird right now. I think that's probably what it is. But I feel like there was a situation here, okay, that you couldn't move past the fear that you had around it, okay? Could have been something at a distance. Now I feel like there's an old wound, and that's why there's something there about it. Could have been about being a part of a family, starting a family, being emotionally fulfilled. I feel like this goes back to some sort of family situation that you experienced at one point or another, okay? And I feel like, yeah, see, I don't think you knew what to do in a situation, and you may have missed an opportunity because of that. It was a wound that was being triggered that prevented you from being able to move forward, which is what this Two of Swords is about. So you may have missed your shot at something. Otherwise, it could be that maybe you're taking a second shot, or you're taking a shot at something that maybe you feel like you missed. It could be a whole other situation altogether that you may decide to explore, okay? But I feel like if you can overcome this, you can have the very thing that you want. So let's look at this High Priestess here. This is the opportunity that awaits you this year. Show me, please, this High Priestess. Justice. Beautiful. Okay. Ten of Wands. Justice is your sign here, and the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ten of Wands, please. Six of Swords. So you have some sort of opportunity here to listen to your intuition. I feel like your intuition's not here to lead you astray. So I feel like if you're feeling guided toward a person or toward a situation, that you need to know that, like, I think you question it is what I'm getting. I feel like you question your intuition because maybe you thought you listened to it in the past, and you got, raked over the coals, in some way, shape, or form. Show me. The Tower. I think you have a viewpoint here of connection. Making the right choice really weighs heavily on you, okay? But I feel like you don't trust connections. And again, that comes from some kind of past experience here. This Ace of Swords here, I'm telling you, there's something here about your intuition, knowing your intuition is sharp, it's spot on. You can trust it. Yeah, this is you acting and moving on your intuition here. This is the opportunity. I think you're going to see that acting on your intuition puts you in a really good place. It brings some kind of balance, the kind of balance that you seek, or the kind of balance that you're wanting in some kind of relationship here, partnership. Okay, show me this Three of Pentacles here, please. You have the Strength card. It's like even though the fears are there, it's still persevering, working through those fears. The fears are what is creating this Ten of Wands. But if you can move past the fear, I feel like you have some major revelations, realizations, maybe even some spiritual gifts open up or expand for you. The Hangman. It's interesting to note that this hangman here is in the upright, like he's hanging upright. Typically, like the hangman, it looks like this, right? He's hanging upside down. But in this case, it feels like there is some kind of enlightenment to be had here. Show me that justice. Ten of Swords. Yeah. There may be a father wound here or fear of being a provider, being responsible, being financially secure. It could just be, am I able to do the practical things, the day-to-day things that are required for me to be in healthy connection and relationship? So I feel like these are things that you're kind of questioning about yourself. And again, I feel like there's something that took place that may have been a missed opportunity, and it's a missed opportunity because your fear got in the way. In that case, I feel like this has something to do with a wound from your family life before, adulthood. Okay? So Libra, I want to pull some guidance, some advice for you. Some clarity, some confirmation, reminders, anything that you need to hear. For Libra. Show me for Libra. Journey of Ascension, number 35. Breaking down to an 8 here if we're talking about numerology. So let's see what this has to say. Oh, wow. It's the last card of the deck. No, I'm sorry. Second to last. Okay. Life is a never-ending series of cycles. In this existence and beyond, each one taking us higher and higher on our unique journey of personal growth and spiritual awakening. Our journey of ascension. As we learn and heal along this path, we transform our inner world. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay? Raise our vibration and manifest new chapters in our physical reality. The opportunity to start or complete a new phase in your ascension journey is now available to you, and you are being encouraged to remain conscious of this and to observe your situation from a higher perspective. While it is easy to become lost in the thoughts and emotions of challenging or stressful times, these are ultimately only fleeting moments within the entirety of your existence. You cannot always control the lessons you need to learn or how they manifest in your reality. Most of the time, however, your perspective on what happens in your life, as well as your actions and reactions, are completely up to you. So you remember this bit about me saying that you can kind of dig yourself out of the pit here? If you're this Nine of Pentacles, you know that you can recover from anything. There's something that's not allowing you to be open and receptive to surrender to what's showing up for you. Whether it's going to treat you well or not, whether it's going to have a good outcome or not, it's knowing that you can recover from it. So I feel like if you can kind of have faith in yourself and trust yourself and have that confidence and self-esteem and that courage that I'm seeing that's needed, then you will be able to come to that conclusion for yourself, and you won't be afraid to open yourself up to some kind of partnership romantically, okay? Or it could just be, trusting people in general. All right, Libra, I hope that you guys have a beautiful 2025. Of course, we'll see you guys throughout the year, and I look forward to seeing you guys at those times. I'm sending you so much love. We'll talk soon.